Good gravy. Why does that keep happening? Anyway, hello. I don't know why my chat keeps turning on there. Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're all having a lovely day. I know I'm one day later than usual in terms of my streaming, but there's been a lot going on. I didn't and won't say this to my colleagues, but I'm pretty sure Buff Pup's release of the doggy style new Gamer Subs flavor, it caused a whole bunch of werewolves to like premature transform, and so I had to come into work this morning, which meant I couldn't stream last night. Hey Carlos, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I had to work this morning, which meant no stream last night, which means I can maybe eventually, hopefully, commission some more artwork later. So hopefully that's what it's going to end up resulting in, is some new artworks and stuff like that. Hi, Cloth, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I changed the fur to purple. I think it looks better. I think it's more more coherent with the design. Rather than the white. I think the white was a little bit too stark. But I think the purple fits the general scheme of things a little bit better. Let me know if you think the same, but I think it was a good choice. I think it was the right choice. I like it. But I mean, just because I like something doesn't mean it's right, you know? Usually I'm pretty confident with that stuff, but I don't know, that's where I am. A little bit. Yeah, I really like purple and green. On the debut design, which I guess we can call 2.0, but it's not really the 2.0, like the Suica model. Like I was in progress working on that, and then I got the Suica model, and then now I'm continuing to work on that. But that model, the fur is a lot more distinct from the hair. This is an approximation of the hair design that I have in mind. And then I have an actual hair that I sat down and designed and has like good proper hair grouping and stuff. It should be easier to draw than this model. Fingers crossed. The hair is going to be easier to draw on the new model, but the outfit's a little bit more complicated on the new model, so it's a catch-22, I guess. I hope you're all doing well. I am doing okay. My sister is moving out tomorrow, which is interesting. I'm going to be all by myself. All by myself. Which is, I am nervous, but I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff to build. I think it's just a reality of moving these days. Like if you move into a new place and like you're getting new stuff, majority of the stuff you're going to be buying is flat pack. Everything you get from IKEA is flat pack. Everything you get online is flat pack. It's been really hard to find anything or buy anything that didn't come flat packed in the first place. I actually got to a point where I was like, I don't want to buy any more furniture because I'm sick of building. I've had enough. But unfortunately, I still have 2 chairs to build, a couple of shelves to build. My couch will need to have the legs put on whenever that arrives. I don't know when that's coming. So it's still quite a bit of building to do. I looked sideways because I was remembering that I have a shelf that I need to put a front on. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do, which is what a majority of my non-streaming hours and non-work hours are currently taken up by, is like just trying to get things organized, which is it's like you gotta keep the final product in mind when you're building, because it's like the actual process is I find I get distracted like halfway through, and it's like, oh, I'm screwing in another screw. And my brain kind of turns off and doesn't want to do it anymore. Hi! Hey, welcome back to the stream, Kazari. Hope you're doing well. But I gotta like grapple my brain and like sit down and get it done, please. we need these items done. There's a few other things that like I can't do that I'm waiting on a couple of people to come over with some materials. Like I have my bedside tables are wall mounted because I have drawers on the either side of my bed. So in order for me to be able to use those drawers properly, I will need wall mounted bedside tables, which I've got. But I need somebody to come along with a stud finder because I don't do a lot of like big building stuff. Like I can use tools. I know how to use tools. I'm okay with my hands and okay with building things, but I don't do a lot of it, so I don't have a lot of tools. And I definitely don't have a stud finder. So I'm waiting for somebody to come over with a stud finder and help me put those shelves on the wall. There's a couple of little repairs I need to do around the house as well. Still debating on whether or not I want to put wallpaper on or paint a wall. I've been thinking about painting a couple of the lower floor walls. This is all really like mundane, boring stuff, but I hope you're enjoying listening to it. But it's a big transition, and I'm quite excited. I'm excited, but I'm nervous, and I think that's sort of like normal going into pretty much anything in your life, unless you're like one of those people who thrives on chaos and can go, I have decided that I am leaving and just leave and not care about anything. Like I read in a news article the other day, it's like things that you need to do before you're 30, and it was like move to a random city where you know nobody. And I was like, what? Who can do that? Who can just go whoop, and go move into a random city? Like your job, your car, your family? Like, do you have no connections at all? You don't need, you're at a point in your life that you don't need support systems, and you're under 30? Hi, Naverno, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're doing well. I sound like I'm ranting, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm not meaning to rant. If it's coming across as a rant, I'm just talking. I'm just hanging out. I'm just having a good time. Honestly, I'm excited to be here today. I'm like, yeah, I'm raring to go. Though picking games to play, oh boy. It took me a bit because I was thinking about oh no, not food poisoning. I know how that is, and that sucks. I hope you recover okay. Drink plenty of water. I know how that feels, but you still got to try and stay hydrated. Try like the like hydrolyte stuff and those sorts of things if you can. Yeah, I've been having difficulty picking games. And it's not that I don't have games. It's like I've got to try and pick out, like, there's a whole list of games that I want to sit down and play. Like, for example, I want to play Final Fantasy 3 on the stream. I want to play Final Fantasy 6 on the stream. I'm going to play Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise on the stream. In case you notice, there's a little bit of a pattern with Final Fantasy. But my plan is to, like, I want to play all the Final Fantasies I haven't played, so playing on them on the stream is a good idea for me. The problem with that is, like, we're talking 15-hour, 30-hour, 50-hour games, right? They're going to be multiple streams, which is fine. I'm happy to do like what I've just recently done with Claire Obscure, but I don't want to be running all 3 streams in a night in my streaming schedule being the series game. I want to have some games that are like a bit shorter, a little bit more accessible, ideally some of them completable in one night, so I have a little bit more variety and a little bit more accessibility to my channel, because sometimes it's hard. Like, I find it hard if a person, for example, I'm like looking for a streamer to come and watch, and the streamer's playing something like I haven't played, but they're on like part 5, and I'm like, well, I have to go and watch all of their VODs first before I can go and watch this one, because otherwise I'm not gonna have any context, right? Some people can just jump in and not care, but I'm one of those people who would like to have a cohesive storyline. So I would like to make sure that all the series game isn't the dominant game. Like, it's not the only thing that's happening during my streaming block, right? So at the moment I'm looking at doing Tuesdays and Thursdays as series. yeah, I love games. I love video games. I'm here. I stream because I wasn't playing enough video games, and I was like, I want to play video games instead of watching 5 hours of YouTube a night. That's what was happening. I was watching other people play games on YouTube, and I'm like, I could be doing this. I could be playing the games. Why am I not doing that? So here I am. I'm playing the games. I'm having the good time. I'm enjoying the games. Though I did kind of, I will admit, I should have played Secret of the Mimic, the Five Nights at Freddy's game. I should have played that on stream, but I watch other people play it. One day I'll do I might do a FNAF marathon, but we'll see. That might be like a donathon thing later down the track. I've got a couple of events planned, one in early September, which I'll be getting more details out to you guys and in general as I set things up. But I definitely have a plan to do a week consecutive of streams in September from the 2nd to the 9th. 70% fueled by spite towards Square Enix. And if you know what date the 9th of September is, you understand. But if you don't, you'll find out later. You will find out later. But yeah, so I've got some events and stuff like that. Oh, thank you. I have actually had it for a couple of streams now. But I'm glad everybody is enjoying it. I am quite happy with it too. I'm implementing it on the main model as well. The main model, and actually, if you have a look at my really early streams, it started out with brown fur, and I was like, this doesn't fit. And then I moved to the white, and now I'm on the purple, and I think the purple is the purple's the one. The purple's the one that fits. It feels good. It looks right. How about we get started with our game, shall we? Let's jump on over to our gaming. Hey, game, where did you go? You should be here. Yeah, there we go. Hi, game. Hopefully this runs well. I've got to set the game. So, hello. That game. So, in case you've never seen this game before, this is the current only. I'm expecting there to be a new one sort of in the next 2 to 3 years. I would be very surprised if there isn't a new one in the next 2 to 3 years. But at the moment, this game and its connected titles are the only current foray of Castlevania in the 3D era. So if you're not familiar with Castlevania and you haven't seen it on Netflix or in general, it's about a vampire hunting family called the Belmonts, and they hunt vampires, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff going around. Have you ever heard the What is a Man? A Miserable Pile of Secrets? That's from Castlevania. There's quite a few other things that are from Castlevania, and if you've ever played or seen games where you traverse corridors and loop back around on a side view platformer, there's a reason it's called a Metroidvania in Castlevania. But this game doesn't play like those. This game is from 2013, and if you were familiar with 2013 at all, every game was a God of War like. Everyone wanted in on God of War. And Castlevania apparently wasn't exclusive to that. But it felt like quite a few different franchises like went okay, or tried to establish franchises that were banking on the God of War format of progressing through levels, using pretty brutal combat mechanics that usually revolve around, and you will see, a long rope style weapon, which is fascinating. Another example of a game that falls into this category is DMC, the reboot version of Devil May Cry. And I played that game when I was younger as well, and I don't mind it. I think it gets more shit than it deserves, but it gets more shit than it deserves, but definitely deserves shit. You know what I mean? Some of the dialogue in it is pretty, it's not subtle at all. It's not subtle in its story direction, but you know what? We'll probably play that on stream eventually too, because and I'll get demonetized on Twitch and YouTube, because there's some pretty explicitly scenes. Hi, Nicola Sugije. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but welcome to the channel. I'm just about to start Castlevania Lords of Shadow. I think I have a save. Uh-oh. Can I start a new game? I have a save, apparently. Okay. How do I delete my saves? Okay, you're gonna have to give me a hot second. How do I delete my Castlevania Lords of Shadow save? How do I delete my Castlevania Lords of Shadow save? I swear I booted this before I started. Your Steam folder, user data, your Steam number. Alright, I'm gonna have to close the game. Give me a sec. Why is it like that? Hang on. Can I open my game folder, please? Okay, I need to... Alright. Your Steam folder, which is on program for Steam. User data. The game is 234080. There it is. Delete all files. And turn off cloud synchronization. Okay. Properties. General. Nope. Turn that off. Delete. Welp. Alright, no problem. No problem, Nicola. I will call you Nicola. Yeah, I don't know why why you can't delete your save. I guess it's because it's a console port. It's also going to show you the Xbox glyphs, but I have a PlayStation controller, so forgive me if I accidentally frick up a button input because I've misread it. Unfortunately. Easy to do. Here we go. Shh. Shh. Let me know if the game's too loud, because it's quite loud on my end. Here we go. We're streaming this. There we go. Yep. Here we go. Now we get new game. Welcome to Castlevania Lords of Shadow. I love the art direction behind this game. Jesus Christ, it's loud. Okay. Slightly lower. Let me know if it's too loud for you guys. Calm down. Calm down. I do not want to have to yell to hear myself. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Is that better? I hope that's better. Please let me know. Okay, vibration. Medium. We're gonna play on the normal difficulty. Advanced options. We're going to be max anti-aliasing. VSync? Yeah, let's keep VSync on for now. As you can see, Xbox controls. Yeah. Are you crashing? Okay. That was concerning. Okay. For some reason, the other save file I had cheats unlocked. Which is weird, because it was only like a little bit through the game. I had 69 minutes of playthrough. Anyway.
A storm is coming. Mankind faces ruin and despair. The world is changing, yet hope remains in the hearts of the people. We go about our daily lives never knowing the forces that can change our destinies forever. We are oblivious, ignorant like sheep to the slaughter. This night, in the year of our Lord 1047, marks the beginning of our journey together. A journey into darkness, into madness. I watch him from the shadows. Is he the one? He has come far already, but he will be tested. Tested to the very limits of human endurance and beyond. This night he rides looking for the old gods, armed with an amulet that has led him here. Tonight he will begin his journey into oblivion.
Oh yeah, I gotta change those settings. That was loud. Why is this game so loud?
The struggle for supremacy is eternal, inevitable. Victory is the natural objective of every creature on this world. They will kill and die for their kind to dominate. Some call this eternal struggle equilibrium, the balance between light and darkness.
Pretty. I love the colors.
These are dark times, times without hope. Men of faith claim that this is a test from God to strengthen our spirit. Perhaps this is true, or perhaps it is simply a pious lie. If it is true, darkness has come to engulf once proud humanity, and we are witnessing the end of mankind.
This is like the anime. This one is like the anime. But you will not see any familiar characters in this one. This is a separate timeline, and you could consider it like a prequel. But we are playing a Belmont. This is what I had to deal with this morning. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely feels like a God of War game. But you had, you had Darksiders and Dante's Inferno and DMC. Everybody wanted to be the next God of War. Cool. Okay, cool. I hate the, hey, this is new marker, especially on stuff that's super basic. Okay, so we currently have the Life Gem Medallion. We currently have Silver Daggers. And we currently have the Iron Chain. Mm-hmm. The Combat Cross. Uh-oh. They're later. This game isn't as raunchy as God of War. I don't think there's any boobies. I hope not. Twitch. Bye. Out. Cool. Ow. Ooh. Uh-oh. Got him. This guy like 10'2".
Who are you?
I am Gabriel. I have traveled here seeking the Guardian of the Lake.
No, I don't want to skip the scene. I want to open the
You are from the
options.
Order? They sent you?
How do I find him?
He will find you. In the forest.
Yeah. Mousy. Cool. Go to skills page. Spinning chain. How do I stomp? LT plus A. Okay. The hunting path. Cool. So yeah, stage select, which is another big trademark of this this era of gaming.
I follow him into the old forest, watching him from afar. He is strong indeed. The one God comes to drive out the many, but here, in this place, God's influence is thin and threadbare. The old gods still hold sway here. Few venture this far into the wood. He is disturbed by dreams, dreams that gnaw at his very soul. He will rest for the night, but rest will not come easy. The battle has left him weakened, but he knows the dream will return, and though he fears nothing on this earth, yet his nightmares sap the strength within him and leave a cold grip on his heart. Tomorrow he will use the old hunting path. Long has it been in disuse, but for now, he dreams.
Bad grammar there.
What motivates a man to confront the challenges that most of us would run from? Condemning him to solitude, exposing him to defeat and death. The answer is love, a force so powerful that all reason becomes blind to it, blind to all things, even the truth. Loss of love can make a man desperate, desperate enough to do anything to bury the truth, to hide from its pain.
This game's color design is just so good.
I hear you seek the Guardian of the Lake. I will take you to him, but we must be quick. Climb onto my back. Hurry!
Here we go. I'm probably gonna die. Just FYI, I'm probably gonna die here. These sections always suck. Hooey. Okay. No, I don't want to skip. I'm trying to get to the menu. Ow. Okay, hang on. Audio. Please. Shh. Quieter, please. Thank you. It's just gonna keep summoning shit ads until I finish, until I do this tutorial. Here we go. I pressed it. Oh well. Oh, come on. Come on. Time to stop sucking, huh? Time to lock in. No.
Can travel no further. You will
Yeah, that would suck ass. Being an NPC here is just give up. That is why they keep saying it may be the end of humanity. Yeah. Apparently that was a life gem in here somewhere that I missed. The dead bog.
Alone again, with only his thoughts as company, he continues on his journey to find the one he seeks. Who or what was that strange creature? There is a power here that few know, a power that could have some influence on events. Perhaps the Guardian of the Lake is aware of him now and offers aid in his quest. There is just the small matter of the dead bog to overcome, a place that has claimed the lives of many of the Brotherhood. The smell of death is strong here, and danger lies around every corner, but nothing will stop him. Nothing will stand in his way.
I just love the designs of these environments. Hell yeah. Something in the water, something terrible. I have seen men dragged under, never to return. The location of these creatures can only be seen as ripples or bubbles under the surface. I surmise one must wait for these ripples and bubbles to disappear before progressing through the bog. One cannot walk around them because noxious fumes lay on either side of safe path, so one must be patient and wait for the right moment to cross over them. Heck, I know I'm going to die, but at least it will be not fighting, not swallowed by those Maya fiends. Okay. Yeah. You know, God of War. Uh-oh, that's a bomb. No, what's that? How have you lived this long? Oh, you're throwing it back. That's fair. Haha. Okay. Can I pick up the frog? No? Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That looks much worse than these things. Also, expect me to get dragged under a few times. Oh, I'm in trouble. Okay. The ripples I also have to wait for. I'm getting out of the fog. Something is watching me. So I think that way is the way I'm supposed to go, and this way is like off path. Yeah. Okay, so you can still be walking in it when the bubbles start, but if the ripples are there, you definitely cannot be in it. Was this the way I was supposed to go? I guess we'll find out. You can't always do that. They make sure you can't always do that. Hey, is this a fight? Oh god. Yes, it's a fight. Ow! Okay, yep. I went the correct path, apparently. Oh well. All I just gotta do is play good. Okay. Cool. Something is still following me. Uh-oh, cutscene. Oh, it's a troll. Ooh. Upgrade.
Forgive me, brother, but my need is far greater than yours.
I love the design of sad brown-haired man. It's my favorite. Ooh. Here we go. A whip grab. Cool. Yeah, and I also get grapple swing. Did I miss anything in here? I don't think so. Yeah, I know it's there. Is there something in there? No, okay. Cool. Hi. Ow! Oi! It's always a risk with those freaking, like, actual button prompts, because I'm like, which one is A? Which one is A? Because X is square and A is X. Hell yeah! Oh no, I almost died. How sad. I think that's the end of the level though. No worries. Hang in there. Drink plenty of water. Okay. Oh, thank God. Healthy! Wait, where am I going? Oh, over here. Where am I sitting in this? Okay, I'm over here somewhere. Yeah, see you on Twitter. And with that prompting, I am relatively active on Twitter, and I'm trying to be more active on Twitter, so if you ever want to interact with me on a non-stream basis, I am on Twitter. Okay. I'm trying! There you go. Yeah, I thought it would be a secret here. Okay, down we go. I think a lot of people were probably thrown off by this game because it's a Castlevania game that— oh, bye! It's a Castlevania game that starts during the day, but like if they'd actually progressed, they'd know that it gets dark eventually, and then it stays dark. New combos available. Air grab. Yeah, by skill. Thank you. Pan's Temple.
The stench of the bog fades into memory, and a land of great beauty lies before him, a paradise where nature lives in harmony with all living creatures. Indeed, a refuge for those who wish it. He is close now, close to the old gods and the old ways. Long forgotten by men, this kingdom was once revered by all. Yet now only a small part remains. Soon even this will disappear. The amulet senses its master. Its journey is almost over. He will need all his strength now, all his wits. If he is to succeed here, if he is to convince the old god to help him.
Sorry. Time to run around in circles until I can find all the freaking bitty bobs. At least this is pretty. Like, damn. This game really, like, as much as it's like, oh, this doesn't hold up in terms of, like, model fidelity, right? The actual artistic design holds up. There's a life gem nearby. I can sense it, but I feel so weak. Okay, so basically, hint hint, wink wink. There's another body close by. I have this vague recollection of, like, looking around everywhere for this freaking body and not being able to find it. So I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time doing that. Honestly, I'm gonna be for real. If I get to a point where, like, oh, you don't have enough HP, like, I'm dying, like, right at the edge because I don't have enough HP because I haven't gone around and gotten every single life gem, I'll just turn the difficulty down. I don't care. Is this it? No, another scroll. Okay. Oh, that's not helpful. I think that's the portal that I'm trying to get into. Oh, interesting. I cannot reach it because I am shit. It's like, you're not good enough. Come back later. That was another trademark of this era of gaming, was levels where you would see a door and it'd be like, oh, you can't use this yet. You gotta come back later. And it's like, okay. This waterfall is very pretty. Like the way that the water is sort of fogging up the environment around it. Love it. Ooh, I even missed one. Here we go. Oh, I remember this so fondly. This particular cavern is so cool. Look how pretty this is. Here we go.
Show yourself. The
Calm
Brotherhood
down,
needs
man.
your help. I need your help.
Yeah.
I know who you are. I am the guardian of the Lake of Oblivion, where the living can communicate with the dead. Tell me, warrior, are you aware of what is happening in the world?
Mm-hmm.
We have been deserted by God. Creatures from the void come to claim the souls of man, to wipe mankind from the face of the earth.
And what of the elders of your order? What do they think?
But God has not abandoned us. We believe that a powerful spell has been unleashed by someone or something. A spell that has isolated our world from the heavens, cutting us off from God, and allowing evil to flourish unchecked.
Why have the Brotherhood of Light sent you to the Lake of Oblivion?
They have dreamt that a message waits for me at this lake. A message that holds a clue to our salvation. I was instructed to seek you out, in the hope that you may show me the path.
The elders believe that these dreams are the last message from the heavens, and that you should know something that we are unaware of. Is that it?
Yes. My wife, Marie, was murdered not 2 days ago by the evil that roams these lands.
Sad brown-haired men.
Recently departed are trapped here and cannot find peace.
And that is why they sent you to the Lake of Oblivion, because they believe that she is waiting for you here to deliver a message to you.
Yes. Will you help me?
Only the most deserving of the living are worthy of speaking to the dead. Are you worthy, Gabriel?
Are you worthy, Gabriel? Are you worthy of doing a complicated puzzle? Yeah, I know, I know. Oh. Come on. I'm too... Oh, I'm smooth braining. I'm smooth braining. Okay. Alright. Okay. The guillotine is like making me really nervous. So I'm like, Alright. So that moves one turn, that one turn clockwise, and this one turn anti-clockwise. That moves the opposite. God damn it. You could jump that gap. Come on, brain. This is obviously doable. So this is that final turn. All right. No. I don't think you even need to touch the inner ring. I'm so fucking stupid. I remember being stuck here before. I have been here before. I have deja vu. I don't want to skip the scene. I want to finish the fucking level. Okay, so it's saying only turn them in one direction. So either choose... You will lose the puzzle's reward if you unlock the solution. Okay. Oh, I did it! I'm sorry. I'm sorry it took me so long. Whew. Are you worthy of speaking to the dead, Gabriel? Yeah, sometimes hack and slash games tend to put really weird puzzles in.
Only that you have passed the test. You appear worthy of entering the lake. Make sure you have your daggers with you. One never knows when need may arise.
Yep, I couldn't find the life gem because I'm big stupid. Also, I don't care. It's not even that I'm stupid, I actually don't care. Oblivion Lake.
The test has shaken him. I see the doubt in his eyes as he heads towards the lake. So Pan is helping him now. That's good. Perhaps it bodes well. I wonder if he knows what awaits him here, in this place where the dead can contact the living. It is cold now. A chill wind blows through his heart. I can see it, feel it. He will need help if he is to succeed. He must not fail. He will not fail. Not now. Not yet. Not if I have anything to do with it.
I have unlocked a main character entry. Pan, hello. An infant abandoned at the door of one of the Brotherhood of Light. Aw, thank you. I think that's true though. I think a lot of the developers in 2013 were like, end them. Make them suffer. Okay, let's read this, shall we? As an infant, he was found abandoned at the door of one of the Brotherhood of Light convents. It's not known who his original parents were. Some suspect he was the unwanted bastard of a local wealthy landowner, most likely from the Cronquist family, though this has never been proved. The order named the boy after the blessed Archangel Gabriel and raised him as one of its own. A precocious child, he quickly proved to be extremely talented, developing an unprecedented mastery of the fighting arts. Gabriel took the surname of Belmont from his love of the mountains and the high places of the world. Prone to dark moods and occasional ambivalence, Gabriel was deeply affected by the death of his childhood sweetheart, Marie. He has embarked on this quest at the request of the elders of the Brotherhood and has a burning desire for revenge. She's been dead for 2 days. I'm surprised he can move. Marie, the youngest daughter of a rich merchant family, was always attracted by the courageous nature of the Brotherhood of Light. Curious and lively, she often escaped her duties at home in order to help the monks, baking and cleaning for them. During one of these visits, she became acquainted with the boy that would later become her husband, an orphan by the name of Gabriel. The two youngsters were made for each other. They grew up together and made their promises for the future. These promises were kept when, one idyllic morning, with the blessing of both her family and the Brotherhood, the couple was married. Marie provided a good counterpoint for Gabriel's dark moods. Often just her laughter was enough to blow away the gathering storm within him. Now Marie has been tragically murdered, and Gabriel seeks revenge. Oh, those creatures in the swamp were naiads. These once beautiful creatures were worshipped and sacrifices were made to them, but now they are forgotten by humans and become even evil predators, plaguing both wandering man and beast alike. That was a cool effect. I think the camera kind of got blown a little. Scroll? Lifestone. Okay, cool. Another thing from the mid-2010s is the weather effects affecting the camera. Get off the ice! What are you doing? Oh, good. How? This... I guess this is very thick ice? My ice? I'm just passing through, man. Oh, goody. boy. Really? Ah. Yeah, I wasn't falling for that one again. Ouch. How am I meant to avoid getting damaged by that? I'm gonna die. Okay. I need to jump. Tip, destroy the ruins of the Ice Titan to defeat it. No shit. Okay, no worries. Have a good night, Carlos. Okay. Okay, come on. Fuck off! This is stupid. Ah. Where am I going? Where am I fighting? What am I going to? What am I doing on the top of his head? Where's his hand going? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, caramba. I see it. Ooh. Ouch. Shit. Where'd the sound go? I feel like there should be audio here. Where'd it go?
Give me your dagger, quickly!
Nice. Thank you, old man. Their boots are cool.
Marie!
You know she's not here.
Forgive me. I was not meant to say that.
There is nothing to forgive, my love. I am so happy to look upon your face again.
And I yours. My love, the elders of the Order hope that you can help us to understand what is happening. The world has been isolated from the heavens. Some believe that God has abandoned us. Can it be true?
I feel that the spirits are trying to talk to me. They whisper things to me. It is hard to understand them all. It is so dark. So many people crying. I cannot find them in the blackness. I'm scared. There is something else. The shadow is on my mind. You must help us, Gabriel.
What are they telling you? Who are they?
They are the spirits who founded your order, and that the power of the Lords of Shadow is the key. They talk of a prophecy. I don't understand what they mean. I can feel myself fading. I can hardly see you. Darkness is closing around me.
Marie.
I love you, Gabriel.
Don't go, Marie! I love you too.
Oopsie. Sorry. I was sorry.
Why are you here? Who sent you?
I am Zobek, a warrior of your brotherhood. Pan and I are old acquaintances. He felt you would be in need of my assistance.
I have heard of you. I am sorry. My name is Belmont.
I know you. Is that the spirit of someone you know?
Gabriel Belmont.
Yes. It was my wife.
Forgive me. I couldn't help but overhear what she told you. It sounds like the spirits who founded our order are trying to tell us something very important through her.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Only that the founders of the order seem to be using the dead to communicate with us. The prophecy has been secret for many centuries. It is known only to a select few. There is no way she could have known of it unless they managed to tell her somehow. Praise be to God.
What prophecy?
It is written that a pure-hearted warrior will claim the power of the Lords of Shadow as his own, and use it in order to overcome all evil. It is said this warrior would become God's vassal on earth, supremely powerful. He could do anything. The founding spirits have not abandoned us, Gabriel. Thanks to your Marie, we now know there is some hope. We have to enter the lands of the Dark Lords, you and I. We must reclaim the powers they hold and unite the heavens with this world once more. And don't you see, Gabriel? You can bring her back.
If what you say is true, then we need to work quickly and in secret. The Lords of Shadow must not suspect we're on their trail, or they will turn all of their attention towards us. We should take different routes, you know. I will head for the land of the Lycans. You leave for the territory of the vampires and prepare the way. Then we must go on to the Lord of the Necromancers together. His realm lies furthest. Our enemy must suspect nothing.
Take this. It will allow you to absorb spiritual energy and will help cure your wounds. Good luck, my friend. May we be granted victory.
Thank you, brother. You have given me renewed hope.
Okay. Cool. Oh, hang on. Ooh, okay. After performing a synchronized block. Okay. If I can ever manage to pull that off. Haha. Chapter 2. Actually, this is a good time for me to go and take a break. I'm just going to go to the bathroom, but I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. Back soon. Dee be right back. Hello, I'm back. All right. Let's get the game back up.
We part ways, he and I. My instincts tell me he is filled with hope, a hope that will drive him ever onwards. Good. Perhaps he is the one, a warrior of pure heart who can deliver us from all evil. Perhaps. I wonder what went through his mind when he saw her there, his beloved. Did he see his dreams, or did he see his future blown away like leaves on the wind? I spy him as he heads out towards the reaches of Pan's influence. A forest lies to the east that leads to the land of the lichens. The ruin of an ancient civilization is there, forgotten and decaying. Once upon...
Zobek. Ooh, his art goes hard. If the chronicles of the Brotherhood are to be believed, Zobek is one of their longest-serving warriors. The list of heroic deeds attributed to him is impressive, as his vast knowledge of the art of war. Despite his age, he can deploy mighty fighting skills. His weapon of choice is a simple longsword, which he handles with great skill. Unusually, he likes to wear the old-fashioned uniform of the Brotherhood of Light, and that, according to him, was inherited from one of his ancestors, one of the founding members of the Order. Bye. Come on. All right. This is a joke. This is a comedy. Haha. Haha, comedy. Life gem was indeed given in vain. Oh god, okay. Interesting. Chat, let me know if you see any bodies laying on the ground and I miss them. They're kind of easy to miss. Neutral elemental orbs. Yup, okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yup. Buddy. Uh-oh. Here we go. Hopefully. Yes. Oh no, scroll. Damn it. God is punishing us for our sins. The world is in chaos and we will all die soon, trapped in limbo between heaven and earth. No chance of redemption, no means of escape. I'm badly wounded and lichens can smell the blood. They are hunting me. My fate is imminent. Dear Lord, forgive me. Cardinal Volpe sends us all to our deaths. And for what? I and my fellow warriors lie broken and lost by the wayside. Damn him in his futile quest. He and the elders should also be suffering for their sins. Oh, nice. I don't think that's who I'm after. But okay. Alright, this is where the path would have started. Okay, if I'd gone this way. Oh, I can pull that down. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. I would have liked to find a life gem, but I did not. No life gem for me. Oh, hello? Life gem? Life gem? Yay! No, I got the focus scroll. Interesting. And, yep. Okay, thank you. Okay, come on. I should find a way to blow up this barrier. Interesting. People acting like yellow paint is a new thing, and it's like, it really isn't. We've had glowing ledges and yellow paint and what have you for years. It just didn't used to be the yellow paint. We're not supposed to be up here? Cool. We did it. Cool, there's a dagger weapon upgrade, and there was also not a life gem in their level, even though it mentioned a life gem in the level. Cool, thanks for that. Ugh.
He is becoming stronger with every step he takes. His prowess in battle is undeniable. He will need it now. Goblins are one thing, but there are other creatures in the dark places of the world, creatures who know nothing of his plight, but fight for their very survival. Many fallen brothers are testament to this. Indeed, their bleached bones adorn the tortuous tunnels in this god-forsaken place. He runs ever onward into peril. I wonder who the prey is, and who is the hunted. Perhaps when the time comes, these creatures will know fear as they look into the eye of their quarry. Go, my friend, save your love.
Nothing good can come from reanimating the dead. Also, I hope nobody here has arachnophobia. Oh. Hello? I hope nobody here has arachnophobia. No! Hey, Flood Sandwich. Castlevania does rock. Oh no! What button am I pressing? This one? Okay. See, I don't have arachnophobia, but I don't like them particularly. But combat focus mean it being in my original playthrough, but that was not the Ultimate Edition, I think. Come on. Cool. Giant spiders. Nice. Welcome to Australia. Yeah. I understand that. See, I have a story, and it's not a particularly pleasant or like it's a story. My first car. When I bought my first car, I think it was my sister or me. Somebody pointed out, "Hey, there's a mummified huntsman spider in the back tail light." And like we couldn't get it out because it's somehow because you know I don't know how many people know this, but huntsman spiders can flatten themselves and get into small spaces. So it had flattened itself, slid into the tail light, and died because it couldn't get back out. So it was a mummified it was already dead, and I was like, okay, cool. We'll just call it the Spider-Mobile. See, that came back to haunt me because that car was the Spider-Mobile. It was purely huntsman spiders, which are not venomous, but they're big and scary looking. I had multiple instances of like going to get in or out of my car, and there would be one on the windshield or on the like the side mirrors, and I was like, okay. See, spiders are all well and good if like if I'm seeing them in a movie, like I'm not liking it, but like I know it can't hurt me, it can't get me. But when there's a spider on my literal driver's side door handle, I think that one can get me. I think that can get me, hey? Thankfully, not venomous. Ow. I don't think I was supposed to. Hello? Okay, maybe. Ow. Oh no. Nice. I have seen... So I've seen the original Castlevania anime Knock Nocturne. I haven't seen Nocturne yet. That is... I keep meaning to watch that, but I haven't sat down and done it. And that's not... Like, I want to watch it. Goodbye, Gabriel. Okay. No, don't go down the hole again! Oh, poopy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it. But I do love Trevor with all my heart. I mean, listen, I love my sad brown-haired men, okay? They make me happy. They give me much joy. Oh, come on. No, not this. Just... Well, I'm glad it, like, autosaves each time. What made that skeleton ribcage, you know? I'm sorry. Oh, come on. I don't have any magic left. Cool. Verdict stone key. Interesting. Is that what I need to get through this door? Is this progress? Okay, cool. Yeah, the castles we vaneyed along the way. The irony is, right, I actually don't like Metroidvania style games. Like, I don't like Castlevania is like my aesthetic, and I love a lot of the design work. But what has become the Metroidvania in modern times is usually really unpleasant to play. At least in my opinion. At least I don't enjoy them. Which is kind of sad, but I wish I did enjoy them more, but I really don't. Hi, do you have the thing that I'm after? Nope. I don't want to be a resource for some other adventurer. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. They're gonna be goblins here in a minute? Yeah, I think there's a lot of indie games that tend to go for the Metroidvania style, and it's like some of them are good, like they're well designed, but a lot of them are just tedious. At least I find them tedious to play, and I'm like, ugh. I want to be able to play these games because some of them have really cool stories, but I don't give a sh. Is that hole death? I think that hole is death. Which is why, like, as much as I enjoy the, like, notions behind Castlevania and all of the... Hi! You're who I'm after. Yeah. Give me your bombs! Thank you. To be fair, I don't think AAA studios are making things that they should be making in the first place. For example, and a big case in point, Claire Obscure. That game didn't do well despite it being turn-based, right? That game did well because it is turn-based. That game is going to continue to do well because it is turn-based. Because oh, it's a spider web first. If you think about it, right? Some of the most classic, ongoing, and persistent games in our world that have existed for centuries and centuries are turn-based. And it's not even just like chess. Chess is a great example, but not just chess. Some of the earliest games we learn in like primary school and as children are turn-based games. Red light, green light is a turn-based game. AAA studios turning around and going, oh, only action games are like modern, and it's like only action game. We should only be worrying about action games. That's the only games we should be making. That is a fallacy. It is an absolute fallacy, and it's just turn-based games are easier to make. There is less numbers involved in a turn-based game. When you I mean, action games are easier to make. There's less numbers involved in an action game because you have an enemy that does damage and you have yourself that does damage, and sometimes you might have a defense value. But as soon as you start getting to like I mean, you've got like the Path of Exile games, which are action games technically, but that's not the kind of game we're talking about. They're like, you should all be making DMC likes. We should not be all making DMC likes. Mm-hmm. Yes. But what I'm saying is something that Square Enix is actually saying. They're like, players don't want turn-based anymore. Players don't want turn-based. They don't want turn-based anymore. We're only going to make action games from now on. That's why the latest Final Fantasy was an action game. It was because players don't want turn-based games. Players don't want party-based games. They don't want to have a party to manage. And it's like, who are you speaking to? Who are you actually speaking to? Are you actually speaking to your target demographic? You're speaking to a bunch of people who only play action games. Are you trying to target the Fortnite players? Because Fortnite players are not picking up Final Fantasy 16 unless they're already Final Fantasy fans. Sorry, that's just not going to happen. Like, yeah, well, so 7 is not turn-based. 7's an action game. 7 is an action game. They haven't remade, well, they've done some remasters, but the only pure remakes they've done, which the games that I would say are pure remake, Crisis Core Reunion, Final Fantasy 7, and oh no, all good. It's all good. So they did like the pixel remasters. They've remastered in quotes every game up to Final Fantasy 12 and have had a re-release, but nothing has been remade except for 7, and 7 is an action. They remade 7 as an action game, and like it's not a bad action game. It's a party-based action game where you still have a lot of the same control and finesse that you had in the original game, and like I think 7 remake is a good game. I'm probably not going to play it on the channel because I'm a spiteful bitch, but I may play it on the channel. It depends on what Square Enix does in the future, because Square Enix has screwed me so hard. Like, they've screwed themselves out of thousands of dollars of merch money just from me. Just for me, they've screwed themselves out of $1,000 of merch money. But there are multiple other people who would have also spent thousands of dollars, but they went, no, we're going to pretend that didn't happen. So I'm being a little bit spiteful. Yeah, well, part of the event that I'm planning in September is actually part of this whole spiteful tirade that I'm going on. But basically, the rumor mill is very, very hard pushing that Final Fantasy IX remake is happening. And if they are they remade 7, and then they're remaking 9, and skipping 8, I will be fucking fuming. I'll be fucking fuming. I will be fuming. I will. Okay. Fuming. Anyway, yeah, so that's why I'm having an event in September at this stage. But even if they don't announce a Final Fantasy IX remake, just the fact that they skipped the 25th. You could clip it, or I mean, you could go on Twitch and clip it. I might clip it later. We'll see how I go. But they skipped Final Fantasy VIII's 25th anniversary, and then they've released a whole merch line for Final Fantasy IX's. And I'm like, really? You're going to do me like this? You do realize that I would have bought every freaking item that you would have released for the 25th anniversary of 8. I would have bought it. I'm currently looking at, like, I'm getting, my work has been underpaying me for 5 years. So I'm getting a little bit of extra cash in the hand. And, like, I have things that I need to pay. Like, I should go get my wisdom tooth out and a few other things. But part of me, I'm not going to do it, but, like, I want to. Part of me wants to go and spend $2,000 on one of the Final Fantasy VIII Transcendent art figures, which are, like, these beautiful, huge cold cast clay figures that are 25 years old now and go for $2,500 for each one on eBay. I might go on Reddit and see if I can get it for cheaper and like by talking to somebody, because eBay is usually jacked up prices, but I'm willing to spend that money on that figure if I have the money, right? I will absolutely be more than happy to display that in my house because they're cool figures and I love Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, spike chain. Cool. Saw through obstacles. Cool. So do I just go back to where I was? Or do I keep going up here? Okay. Yeah, I've got a bit of a collection. It's this way. And it's like it's slowly grown over the years. It's not like I've gone and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy all of this at once. Like I've been collecting for 10 years now. Not all Final Fantasy VIII stuff. The Final Fantasy VIII stuff was once I had a job. Once I had a job, I was like, okay, maybe I'll start buying some of the stuff I want. The problem with it being now 25 years is you're less and less likely to encounter stuff that's sealed and new, like new in box. And that's fine. But you're also more and more likely to encounter stuff that's missing pieces. And Final Fantasy VIII's collector figures contain a little item for the building the airship. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. So yeah, so if you want to if you want to get all the pieces of the airship, you've got to collect each figure, the specific figure that comes with the piece, right? So there's 8 pieces total, I think. I think I've got 3. The problem is there's multiple figures, there's multiple colors of this figures, multiple like versions, and on top of that, some people are selling them and won't be on eBay at least. They obfuscate whether or not they've got the piece in them, which I think is a bit crap. It's not good business practice, but that's what people mostly but if you wanted to like just buy the figures with the pieces outright, it is a $2,500 drop in price. It is a $2,500 expense. But also, if you want to just buy the airship, it's a $2,500 thing on eBay. So they're not cheap. I don't understand why you couldn't have done that without the spiky. Okay. Cool. Labyrinth entrance.
So he has found another of Gandalf's upgrades. This was unforeseen, though it should prove useful in the challenges to come. The lost city of Aghata looms before him. I wonder if you know what truly lies ahead for you, Gabriel, what God has in store for you. The land of the Lycans. This ruined city now belongs to their lord, and you can be sure he will not allow you to pass without forfeiture of your life. But in order to bring her back, you need to defeat him.
Shush. We're gunning for it. Hey, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, let me kill the bird. Yep. Even goblin grenades would be useless against this reinforced door. Convenient. Yeah. I like chicken. Oh, goody. Cool. I think the combat cross, the combat focus meter, I think that was a later addition. I don't think that was in the original game, and I think it's because like you would run out of magic pretty fast later on, just from enemies dropping it. And the reason I think that is because you don't get a bonus to it by performing kill moves at all. Whereas if it was a main mechanic, I think it would have been. But I might be talking out of my butt. I might be full of it. But I don't recall it being there. I might be talking out of my butt. I don't know. Here we go. Oh goody. Love this for me. Hello, can I go this way? No, I've got to go this way. All right. Oh, don't be such a baby. Don't be such a baby. Scroll. Scroll. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I might be wrong. Go down this way first. Hello. Oh. Hell yeah. What? Why? Faster, Gabriel. We don't have all day. Combat? Not yet? Okay. Faster, Gabriel. We don't have all day. Oh, goody. That's what I like to see. You always want to see an enemy just like, oh no, this looks like a big tough enemy that I haven't fought. And then it gets eaten by something even bigger and worse. Hello? This section of the wall looks breakable, but you're not strong enough to tear it down yet. Interesting. There's always a bigger fish, yeah. Interesting. So this is a breakable wall. They really did love doing that at this point in gaming history, huh? I can't reach that. What am I supposed to do here? Okay. Watch me die. Here we go. Okay. Sure. What's with this suspicious looking arena style area? Could it be that this was where they performed rituals and festivals at this ancient... Oh. It's an arena. Surely not a boss. I need to kill that guy. Hi. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, it is very God of War. It's from the God of War. Everyone wanted to be God of War era. So it's like Darksiders and all those. Cool. Yeah, so like Darksiders, DMC, Dante's Inferno, this Castlevania game, there were more. There were a lot of them. 2013, man, it was all that they were making. It's like these days with everyone trying to make new GTAs. But even, the thing is, back then, people were still trying to make GTAs as well. Like, the original Jak and Daxter game was a standard kids platformer. Like, it was very much like Spyro or even Crash Bandicoot, but even like it had the fully explorable 3D levels. Then you go to Jak 2, and that was a GTA game. And what I can't get over about this whole Mind's Eye debacle is like, you are trying to be like, oh, we're going to try and take the place of GTA. And it's like, you do realize there was an entire history of GTA likes, and all of them have like awesome, like better, more mechanics than Mind's Eye. Like they've all got melee for one. Oh yeah, Jak 2 is one of my absolute favorite games of all time. I love that game. But it is absolutely a Grand Theft Auto game. But it's not bad in that it's a Grand Theft Auto game, right? It's it uses it to its advantage because it's meant to be like, oh, Jak doesn't give a shit anymore. So he's stealing cars. Oh, yes. The only thing is, I love playing that. I love that game. I love playing that game, but there's two missions that I like make me reluctant to touch it. And I haven't finished it on hero mode, but then there's two missions that make me reluctant to touch it. It's when you have to shoot all of the metalhead eggs at the dig site. The dig site one's not great either. But when you're like you can't defend yourself, you're in a little platform, a little turret, and you're like going around trying to destroy the eggs at the platform. That sucks ass. But worse, the only mission I can recall actually trying to snap my controller over, like I wanted to go dark mode in that moment, right? Is the mission where you have to defend the three characters in the sewers who are looking to blow up Mars statue. That mission is ass, with all the enemies that are like actually like the enemies stop and shoot lasers, and then the escort NPCs just walk into the lasers, and I'm like, I am going to kill you. I'm going to kill my controller. I'm going to kill my PlayStation. I am going to go and hijack a car. It was brutal, and I can't imagine doing it on hero mode. Like, cool, yeah, I'll grab that one. Yeah. When they weren't able to make AI properly yet, but they're like, we want you to have to like defend this character for the narrative. And they're like, bruh. Did you test this? And back then they were only really testing internally, so it's everyone who's very familiar with the game. Oh, Ashley. Ashley is not too bad besides the water room. Most of the time you can tell her to wait, and she'll wait in a reasonable spot and it'll be okay. But the water room, where you have to have her with you, fucked.
This ancient city occupies many layers, each one being the foundation for the next. It is a labyrinthine maze of dead ends and forgotten walkways. Danger lurks around every corner. He has shown great resilience, but this journey will take him longer than anticipated.
Bro, you're meant to be going to the vampire city. Why are you following me? Like, hey, can you go to the vampire thing and prepare the path? And he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna follow you. Thanks, old man. No one can stop me now, he says, dead on the floor. Thing is, they've got like, oh, I've been looting all my brother's gems, and he is dead on the floor with no gems. So someone has come along and looted him. Yeah. Safer, but not very helpful. Ooh, look at this arena-like area. Hmm. Hi. Ow. I gotta ride a spider. Yeah. Hold L2, LT and RT to simultaneously to strangle your mount. Cool. I'm gonna end up increasing my light magic before I am I'm gonna end up increasing my light magic before I increase my health. Because I'm being a bit cavalier. Unfortunately, I think being a bit cavalier is kind of comes with a oh bye. With streaming. I think being cavalier comes with streaming. It's true. That is true. But I'm gonna get hit. I love how brutal Gabriel is. This game's fun. It's one of those games where, like, if you know certain things... Oh, hang on. Can I go the other way? No? Okay. Fine. Goodbye. I don't want to move. I don't know where I am. A great question. Maybe when you're around monks for ages, like they teach you how to like shank. I think that's Laws of Shadow 2, actually. Don't look that up. If you don't know what goes on in that game, don't look it up. I'm getting distracted. Not good. Oh, okay. Can I have a life gem? Nope. Scroll. Great. Oh, yes, I know. I can revisit areas. Shut up. I don't miss quick time events. I'm glad like Claire Obscure kind of evolved on them. Oh look, loading. Oh no, cutscene. Hi. Hi, little dude. Yeah, you can yell at me all you like. Oh. Oops. Goodbye. Tip, dodge is a fundamental skill to learn. Ah. Yes, restart from checkpoint. Don't be... I hate when these games are rude. Oh, fuck off! Okay. 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 Done it. Hoi boy! Give me the fucking fountain, please. Thank you. Okay. Now that we have full HP. Oh no, not coffee. I hope it's on something like white. I'll come back. I think this is just two paths into the same area, to be honest. Ah ha ha! There's always something behind the waterfall. I really did get more magic before I got health. God damn it. Yay! Wait, no, this was a secret area. Phone, I know I have low battery life. It'll be fine, I promise. You don't need to tell me. Can I go? Okay. One sec. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, hey. I'm already at full health. Hell yeah. This is back in the era where they wouldn't tell you how much you had to press a button. They're like, just keep going. You'll get it eventually. Just mash, 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 yeah. Oh no, you look bigger than the other one. Rude. Okay. Spiders aren't that bad. Can I travel across this on the spider or not? I can't. Okay, I gotta kill the spider. Goodbye, spider. Cool. Oh. That's a bit... Uh-oh. I might have a boss. Oh no. Mmm. Tasty. You got the shadow magic medallion. The one that they didn't tell you, that nobody gave this to you. You just picked it up and were like, yeah, that's good. That's a good thing to pick up. Ooh. Cool. Well, I go back out here. Also, this was very early to mid 2000s. It was having like 2 different meters for like light and dark charge. Very Jack 3. Jack 3 paved the way. No, it didn't. There were a bunch of other games that also had this. Oh. Ooh. Yep. I might play the Jack and Daxter series on the channel eventually. I have beaten all of them. Also, I have played majority of Jack X, which is also a fantastic game. Bit hard to get a hold of these days. I'd have to probably play it on a 100% legitimate and absolutely not problematic source. It'd be a fun time. It'd have to be like... They're not short games. They're like at least... I think they're about 6 to 8 hours long each. Oh, the first one can be completed in like 3 hours or 2. I think the speed run's like an hour. Yeah. I'm indie. I don't fear nothing. Except for my Twitch overlords. But, you know. Oh. Oh. How was I supposed to see that? Okay, cool. I got... Okay, they only had the gems in here. Cool, cool, cool. New combos available. I'm cool. I'm good. Okay, I got... I'm going in... I think this is where I fight the Lycan boss.
Agharta was once one of the greatest cities of the ancient world, but it didn't take long to fall under the onslaught of the Dark Lord. The Lycans were innumerable, and the city was razed to the ground. The Necromantic Wars, as they were known, destroyed the advanced technologies that the Agartians had closely guarded. Eventually the Titans fell, and then the people were massacred one by one, or were turned into beasts, subservient to their new conqueror. None now remain to tell the tale.
Thanks for hanging out, Flood Sandwich. Anima? Oh no! Twitch don't ban me.
Wait.
What the fuck? That was also a thing with 2013. Okay. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. I'm back. We'll be running for about half an hour more and then I'll be finishing up. So I'll probably finish this level. Hopefully there's no more boobies. Where did she go? Up here. Impossible to climb up here, you better find an alternate way. Okay. Health, health, health. Scroll. Oh. Jam, jam, jam. Nope. Scroll. This music is going for it, Jesus. Oh. Okay. Alright, God, the environment design in this game is so pretty. I'm also like, I'm super ready for it to like get dark and nighttimey. When do I get to see my edgy boys? Not for a while. I need to kill this freaking werewolf first. Ugh. They can be such a pain in the butt because they heal and then they won't die. And you're like, can you die, please? Yeah, hi. Okay. I need to be stronger to push that statue. I really can't do it with like this? No? Okay. I'll go this way then. Okay. But I can't get through there. Can't get through there. I think this is the end of the level. So I have to come back? Oh, okay. Hi. Yeah, you should be backing up, bitch. You should be backing up! Ow. Okay. maybe... Are you keeping him down there for a reason? Are you talking like Hugo from Simpsons? Okay. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Oh. Am I fucked? Can I have another walk, please? Oh, God. I don't even need a walk for these jumps. Oh, we need a walk for this jump. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's where I came from. That's how I get back. And now I need to go kill this warg again. Hi, they're waiting for me. Nearly 4 hours. Oh, how long have I been streaming in terms of months? Owie. Okay, here we go. So lesson learned, do not kill your warg until it gives you the I think I started in March? I started about 2 weeks after Suika released this model.
Wait.
Nice. I didn't find the life gem. Let's upgrade Guillotine. Yeah, I think I started in March. Yeah, I started in March. And then, yeah. In fact, I am actually going to finish up for the night here, because I think this is a good finishing spot, because I said I was going to finish this level and then finish up. Not quite 4 hours, but that's okay. Let's jump back into just chatting, shall we? Haha, we're back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the same, sort of in the same boat. I have my past life, which has a couple of videos and stuff on it. I did a couple of Let's Plays and stuff like that. But, I think YouTube in general is sort of one of those things that's really hard to do unless you've got, like, I've been preparing to start streaming again for about 12 months. Because I originally started streaming, I streamed for a little while in 2021, and I did okay. I was doing okay. I had about 70 followers on Twitch. I didn't quite hit affiliate, blah, blah, blah. But some things happened, and I ended up pausing streaming, because I felt, I had a bad, I played a game that I didn't enjoy, and then after that, some things happened. So I ended up not coming back to that character. So now that character is kind of integrated into my lore, but is not that character. I'm not that character. So I've been planning it for a while, but even then I feel unprepared in some aspects. Like I have some things done and some things not done. In the end, because I'm planning to debut, I'm planning to actually have a debut. I'm working on building, a bit of an audience and a bit of content behind me, so people actually have an idea of what I can present and what I can bring to people. So when I do debut, I'm not debuting to like an audience of like 15 or 0. Ideally not 0. I'm hoping to get a few people in for my debut. But at the moment I'm still working on all the materials for that. It is exciting, but there's a lot of stuff going around. Like I mentioned at the start of the stream, like we're doing a lot of moving stuff, so I don't really have a lot of time to do the debut preparation. Like I'm just streaming and doing moving stuff, and not streaming and doing the debut prep. So it's hard to maintain timeliness, especially since these platforms expect that you're working with an editor team at this point. They basically expect that somebody else is editing for you, because there's no way you're going to have time to do your own editing and create your own content. But I am going to finish up because, in case you haven't noticed, I'm lagging a little bit, and that's because my phone is on low power mode. My phone is on low power mode because it was going to die. So I am going to finish up. But thank you so much, everybody who has stuck around for the stream. All my lurkers are also very much appreciated, as well as my beloved chatters. Thank you, Flood Sandwich, for hanging out while we're finishing up those last few levels. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to play yet. I'm actually about to go and have a look at the Steam sale and see what I can nab. Before the sale finishes up, because I don't want to miss out. So I will go have a look at the sale, see what I can nab, and then we'll see what I'm playing tomorrow. I'm thinking Escape Simulator, possibly Blueprints, possibly this. We'll see. I will figure it out later. I do need to be posting my schedules to Twitter though, so I will be making sure that I post the schedule next week. Anyway, I hope you all have a good night, and I will catch you all later. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye for now. Bye bye. Thank you so much. Bye.